Yo, welcome to the stream. Radio check.
I got you. Guess we're the only ones talking.
Green flag, green flag. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. Car stopped on the right. Go left. Car stopped ahead.
Nice save though, Urban. Thanks for not hitting.
Excuse me.
Car right, 2 minutes, 32.432. Stay on the left, clear on the right. Slow car ahead. The next car's the leader.
Come on, man.
Go right.
Check your relatives before you jump on the set.
How are you today, Jim?
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
Fuck you, Torpedo.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Are you fucking retarded?
Car right. Clear. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear.
Oh!
Got wheel damage.
Wow. Damn it.
Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
Damn, that one hurt.
Pull in front of the racing line where everybody's going 100 miles an hour. That's a really good idea. Everybody's driving in a car without brakes. They'll just pull into the driving line.
I'm so happy I started from pits this race.
Wow.
It's been some serious carnage.
Dude, I was up like 10 spots. And then, man.
Well, this was a waste of time, but... So there we go.
Rex, once you catch up, I'll let you pass.
For the first race.
I'm not going to fight you.
Alright.
Big
3,
break.
2, 1. Great
That's
job.
destroyed.
Good to go. Right here.
Oh, I'm not waiting for 6 minutes. Are you kidding? Nope. We out. Alright, terrible start, but we'll reset. Then go again. It's woeful. Okay. Let's, welcome to the stream. Pretend that never happened. Wow. What should we race? I should probably practice, clearly. Fixed. Well, 15, 10 minutes. So we can turn some laps in. Yo, hey Jonathan, how are you today, man?
Hey, Stephen.
How's your day going, bro?
I'm a little happier than I was yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't get back to you. I had to do some running repairs on my pedals, and it took quite a few hours longer than I wanted it to. And I jumped in and out a few times just testing them out, but I didn't see you here, so...
How are they going today, man? They functioning okay?
Better, yeah. Unfortunately, I have a G29, so the pedals aren't exactly great. I'm hoping to upgrade later, but in the meantime, I've modded my brake pedal to make it a little more load cell-like, but it only lasts for about a week, so I've been testing out different solutions. But yeah, it's working okay today. I got down to a 2090 yesterday, and that was a 2093, so it's starting to feel better.
That's awesome, dude. You getting that consistency now, man. That's so good. And yeah, this whole sim racing thing, it's a journey, man. My setup is constantly evolving.
I'm going to see if I can add you on a private channel here, just in case somebody else joins us. I have no idea how to do that, but then we can just chat away if you want, whenever. So let me see if I can figure that out.
All good, bro.
No, I tried to do like an ad number 23, but it didn't seem to work. I don't know if it must be like the @/23 in the radio.
Okay, I've never tried it. Are you on Discord?
I do have a Discord, but I haven't set it up with my headset and like sort of push to talk and all that kind of stuff. I still need to figure that out. Like I said, I've never really had anyone to chat to, so I haven't had a need to set it up.
I hear you, man. We'll get there.
But yeah, I see most of the people use Discord to do their private team chats, and then they use this overall team to speak to all the other drivers. So I guess I should figure it out. I don't know, what are you doing today? Are you going to be racing this afternoon, or you got things on? How's your day going, by the way?
Yeah, it's going well. I'll be on for a couple more hours now. I'll take a little break, do the school run, and then when I get back, I'll be on again for a few more hours this evening. So yeah, there's a bit of racing to be done yet.
Excellent. Yeah, I spent like all the afternoon yesterday just fixing my pedals, so I'm looking to do some this afternoon. But I do have a friend that I need to see for an hour or two, so I'll be taking a break in the middle there somewhere. But yeah, all right, we'll figure it out.
Too easy, dude. I'll make sure I add you. I'm on the iRacing members site now, and that's how you can you go to your account, you can add and receive friend requests and stuff within the game. It's just from that UI.
Yeah, I was thinking of finding it that way. I did find your YouTube channel, and I have subscribed, but I didn't see any Discord details there, so I was like, all right, I'll wait until I see you again. Yeah.
Roger, I'll have to update that. I did see yours as well, man. Nice channel, bro. I got you added there as well. Sup?
Oh, spot on. Thanks, mate. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, so one video, and hopefully I've got so many races saved that I want to convert into VR. So, yeah, more to come.
Sounds good. I look forward to it, man. I'm actually live right now.
I will be sure to watch my language.
It's 18 plus this channel.
What's your Discord name?
Ooh, good question. Give me a sec, I'll finish this lap and I'll let you know. I'm gonna try and just direct message it to you here.
Sounds good. We can always sort this out offline if you want to later.
No biggie. Should be quick. I'm pretty sure it's just Smack Sim Racing, but there's an underscore between all of it, so SMAC underscore Sim underscore Racing.
Smack Sim Racing.
Yeah, it was just Smack, but they made us change the names recently for some reason.
That was sent. See if you received.
Roger that. That's us, my bro. We'll be able to just put, yeah, we'll be able to put private calls through any time now.
Now, you'd think in today's age I'd know how to do that, but I got to figure that out now, so...
Don't sweat it, man. Once your headphones are connected, just through the voice and mic part in the settings, we'll put a call through and you'll see. It's just a notification pops up. You can't avoid it, bro. You'll hear it.
Roger that. All right, off you go.
Okay. Hello? Yo.
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, much better.
All right. And it's not too loud, or I haven't set any microphone levels or anything.
No, I think that should be good, man. Like, I should be able to hear you when I'm driving, I hope. Otherwise, I should be able to adjust sound at my end as well.
Yeah, I was noticing that yesterday when we were chatting that the engine sounds quite difficult to hear. And it will definitely require some adjusting on my end, but...
Yeah. Yep, I'll turn your volume up a bit. If you can turn your mic up a little bit while you're there, it might be helpful. It's just a little quiet when the car's going. But other than that, crystal clear, man. And I don't have to keep pressing the push to talk.
Yeah, it is much easier, especially with a VR headset.
Right?
Did you pick that up in the microphone there where Crew Chief just spoke?
Sorry?
Did you pick that up in the microphone now where Crew Chief just spoke to me?
No.
Excellent, okay. No. Because the VR headset has off-ear headphones, so...
Yeah. So everything that you hear through the game, unless you have it coming through, like, auxiliary speakers, I'm not going to hear it. I'm only going to hear our chat.
Yeah, but the it uses off-ear headphones, so they're kind of floating above my ears, the speakers.
Oh, gotcha. I'll come through.
Yeah, that's it. So I was wondering if the sound would actually be picked up by the microphone in proximity, but if you can't hear it, then excellent. That means there's no distortion, no
Nah,
feedback.
nah. It's crystal clear, man. It's really clear. Way better than where we were.
And I'll figure out the microphone later. I'll just speak a bit louder. I'm All right, let's do some laps.
Roger that. I've got so much time to make up here. I'm still way behind. But, oh, hang on. I don't have my sector times up. I only got down to a 2 minutes 12 last night, but my optimums are 2 minutes 10. So the time's there for me. I just have to put it together.
Yeah, I've found on this track, like, you can actually have a really good run the entire sort of lap, and then, oh man, that is quite loud compared to you. You can have a really good run on the entire lap, and all you get is one corner wrong, and you lose 6-8 tenths right there. And that also means it's quite easy to make up, because once you figure that corner out, you suddenly bang half a tenth or half a second quicker. So,
Yeah,
comes to it.
that's true, man. I keep messing up the entry onto this straight, and I'm down at top end by the end of it. So I know I'm always losing time down this bloody straight. And the last corner, the very last corner, I'm just struggling with, but I'll get there. New track for me this week.
Yeah, I drove this track back in the day, but it's definitely been a couple of years since I drove it.
Yeah.
And that downhill braking there scares me.
Yeah.
And, I think it's called Canada Corner or something.
Yep.
That third gear braking, that one scares me just as much.
I vaguely remember this from, like, I don't know, maybe Gran Turismo 2 or something. Like, I remember the logo, but the track, no real recollection of.
Yeah, I think I drove it in Project France.
My bad, cold tires.
Oh no, don't worry, I'm already out. I'm just gonna fix the sound and things. It's quite difficult to hear you while we're in the car.
All good, all good. Yeah, I found sometimes if the voice coming through Discord's too low, I can turn the main volume on the game down to compensate. But then I have to turn everything all up, like, manually. But, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm running my headset only at 75, and that's for everything, 75%. So I've got some play, so I can turn the game down and then turn my main volume back up again, and then you'll be louder, the game will be back to where it was, and then everyone can hunky-dory.
Yep. If you actually go, if you have the Discord screen open, and you can see, like, my icon and your icon, like where our conversation is, if you right-click on me, it'll bring up user volume, and you can just adjust it manually. You can make my volume do whatever you want it to do. That might be the setting you're after, I think.
10 minutes left.
Let's give that a go.
Yeah. I've got a new mic as well that I'm sort of been using for the last month. It's freestanding, so I've got to remember to keep it close to me.
Okay.
I think the guy that does my race liveries might be jumping on tonight.
Yeah.
True.
It's going to be one. That's one of the things that I still need to do is find someone to help me because, look, I like to consider myself an intelligent guy, and I thought I could figure out these programs.
Yo, me and you both.
Resolve wasn't too bad to edit with, but Photoshop, man, I felt like such a dum-dum.
Bro, I was lost, man. And I do a lot of photo editing on social media already, but when it comes to GIMP and what was it, all the maps, the spec maps that they do, bro, over my head. So there's a guy called Drew. He's honestly, man, he's incredible, and he's just the most down-to-earth guy you'll ever meet. Like, he's on Trading Paints, Drew Benedict. He's got a YouTube at Drew Live. Really good guy, really approachable, man. My advice: have a chat to him, dude. Like, if anyone can help you, he's the guy. Like, he put together this livery and my GT3 car livery. For me.
And because you like, because I've got examples of cars, liveries that I enjoy.
Yeah, these are completely custom. These are like designed from the ground up. I was like, I want the Jordan patterning
design, like
and
the one that you need, but just to give them inspiration, if you want to say like, I like these sort of styles.
Yeah, bro.
I like these colors, and then kind of see what you can do, and like.
Oh yeah,
do your own thing. I wanted unique, but. Like sort of V8 supercars to me have some of the most beautiful liveries for cars.
Actually, he's got like a bunch of V8s done. There's probably 10 or so V8s that are already done, ready to race. There's a bunch of Porsche ones now that he's got the cars. And he's just getting into GT3s. So, yeah,
like
dude,
style.
he's...
Like it's really the colors that they use and how they break up the lines of the car.
Agreed.
And it's a very, very pretty liveries.
Agreed.
So you're taking this first corner in fourth gear?
I have been.
Alright, yeah. It's like a very, I've been trying to figure out where I'm losing time or...
And then third through here.
People break in.
Yeah, that one up there, not normally too bad, but...
Yeah, that first corner, but every time I am, like even when I have my quickest laps, even on a 209.0, I still was 4 tenths down in the first sector.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in the second and third sectors, I'm all good.
Yep.
But the first sector is where I keep losing my time. And I'm like, but it's such simple corners. How?
Yeah, bro. When I was here the other day, when I first came, like yesterday, my first laps here, I was so confused. Like, everyone was doing 209s and I was like doing 215s. I'm like, oh, I'm never going to get this, man. Like, we're all on the same track. And then, like, I did a race and I wasn't, like, really struggling too bad to keep up with their race pace, but their quali pace I just could not match.
Yeah, and it is nice when you pack racing sometimes, you know, you get to follow those lines.
Yes,
sir. Like, this track is incredibly sensitive for the line you take into the corner. It's a lot like Virginia, just less bumpy, but...
Agreed.
The line and the way you brake,
and the surface.
If you get it wrong, it just costs you so much because of the long sections between corners.
Yep, absolutely.
So you just get it slightly wrong in the corner, and then you lose 2-3 tenths all the way down the straight as they just pull away from you.
Yep. Are you going to third here?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't change to fifth coming out of that corner. I keep it in fourth and I rev it all the way to the end.
Yes, sir. Okay. That's I'm struggling that last sector. I'm sure. Like,
the thing for me is it means that I only have to do one gear change, but I do have to delay that one gear change a bit because I'm high up in the revs in fourth gear.
Yeah, but that's alright. You have control of the car when you're in that rev range.
That's it. The two double change gears just feels like it pushes me through the corner.
Agreed, and I also think that once you go up into that extra gear, it hampers your braking. You've got to get, the car's got to adjust its rev range twice, so you're losing, you know. You think you're going to gain, but you're going to lose just in the mechanical gear change.
You got a slow car.
It's so bumpy there, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting happier and happier with the exit of that corner. Like, with
Yeah.
the throttle, how early I can get on it.
Yeah. Testing. Yeah, young, I call him young, Drew. He's probably as old as I am, at least, or older. I'm 43. He's
41.
bro, we're the right age group.
No, well, we're the right age group for gamers these days. Like, gamers aren't really, I mean, there are kids playing their Fortnite and stuff, but the real gaming is the 30 and 40-year-olds
Yes,
who have
sir.
enough money to spend the money on all the peripherals.
There it is. That's it, my guy. Ooh, nope. My bad. Let's just try to keep it off the wall. I've killed the tires.
We should actually make a hosted session. Because I found that if you try and create your own, like, let's say you create an offline training session, right, or just a test track, even if you set the conditions exactly the same as what it is for the race, I find that it isn't the same.
No, it's not, man.
You have to go into the races or the series schedule, find the race, and then go drive now, create a test session from that menu.
Yes.
And then it creates exact conditions.
Yes, I agree. But even then, like, it struggles because there's no rubber getting put down if you're the only one in it.
That is true.
So that's what I found, like, going from ACC to here, was that in particular track surface has been really, like, I think it's really well done in iRacing. But in ACC, I can literally pick, like, what surface I want. If I want the surface prepped, rub it in, like, you know, green. It's kind of, makes it interesting. But I like the way that this game makes you work for the physics.
2 minutes, 45.
Can't just snap your fingers and be there. Like, you know, some things require the car to.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was reading an interesting thing about the rain that's coming, and everybody complains about why there's no rain, other games have it, and stuff like that. But when I read the comments about the fact that, yeah, we can do rain like everyone else, but let's be honest, it's not really rain. Like,
Exactly! This is the depth that they're going into.
Treat the track, and the track needs to evolve with the rain in the correct way, and this is what they're taking so long to do.
Exactly, because that's doing it right, man. That transition phase, no game has gotten that right, dude. Like, going from dry to wet to dry.
They do it and they model it visually. It doesn't really actually change the grip levels and things when you hit those puddles.
Exactly. It's the water isn't reacting independently, and we're gonna have that here. Like, I was watching a thing where they were talking about how the water was when it was drying and dissipating into the holes on track. Like, it's cooling like naturally, and I'm like, yes, I can't wait, man. Like,
I must admit, like, I thought we hit the peak of sim racing when Project Cars 2 was out, and it was just unbelievable compared to Gran Turismo and all that stuff. And I really thought we'd hit the prime, and then it was just about peripherals catching up. But iRacing, and even today, even the other sims, like you say, you came from ACC, which I haven't actually raced, but I've read enough about it that, you know, I know about the visuals and its limitations and things, but it's amazing what we can do today. We really are living in a golden age.
Oh, bro, it's ridiculous, man. Like, ridiculous. Like, I don't know, like, my mates used to play a lot of ACC. That's where I got into sim racing through.
It's usually by association.
You know, and it's a pretty game, man. It does look really good, and in VR, it's way prettier to look at than iRacing. But the only hindrance is that it's just GT3, GT4. You know, it's limited class racing. And if you enjoy multi-class and Porsche Cup, you're not going to have that experience. And they genuinely don't offer any like server races. Like everything's private. I don't get it. Like all the racing servers are private
So they don't have
servers.
any multiplayer lobbies, like just standard daily races, stuff like that? None
Yeah,
of that.
no daily races. There's one daily race, but it doesn't start until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then it only runs until midnight.
That's interesting.
And like, yeah, you can enter into that, but I mean, like, how do you get a race during the day? Like, unless you're just going into somebody else's lobby, and then you've got to work your way around how everybody likes to set their lobbies up. You know, like, do they like qualifying to have a green track, or do they like it to be rubber?
See,
Like,
I
where
feel
are they going to
the
exploit?
person who hosts the session. Sorry, so we were talking. There was a bit of a lag there. Carry on.
Yeah, no, I feel like they can exploit it, and they do. And that's fine, but there's no... I'm not racing for anything, because there's no championship. Like, here, at least there's a season. And, you know, like, I don't know anybody in it, but my goal this season, which is my first season, was finish top 1,000 in the Porsche Cup, both fixed and open. Like...
Okay. Yeah, I haven't set goals quite like that. Like the championships, I don't own all the tracks, and I'm like, all right, cool. I need to have at least 8 of the 12 or something like that.
I think that's what I'm getting close to. Like, I don't have all the content. Like, I took the week off last week because I didn't have the track yet. But I'm still just hanging on to the 1,000. So
I kind of switch between different, like, what I have. So here's the funny thing. In the past, I was a GT3 fiend when it came to, like, Porsche Cup 2 and everything that came before that. I love GT3 racing.
Yep.
But since coming to iRacing, as much as I enjoy GT3s, I enjoy the cars that have no ABS and things like that far more. Like the MX-5, I keep going back to just to go. I mean, I regret it every time because it is an absolute mess of a race.
Shit show,
Even the 4 and 5K drivers are just like, yeah, we're here to play bumper cars, man. Like,
yes.
Go-karts to us.
Yeah.
So you go there to have fun. Guarantee you're going to lose some safety rating, and maybe you'll get a bit of I rating, or you'll lose some blah blah. But you're going to lose safety rating guaranteed. The MX-5s are fun. 286s. I have so much fun in those. I've got videos lined up.
Agreed.
And then the Porsche Cup cars. Absolutely, yeah. People are idiots and things sometimes, but that's because everybody's coming from GT3s where ABS and traction control kind of hides their mistakes or their flaws in their driving skills because they can just smash the brake pedal. And
definitely, man, it separates the boys from the men, like especially on cold lap.
In the past, I would have said that, but we can't really say that anymore. It's you know, we gotta. I'm all for the girls to come and join us.
Oh, absolutely.
This is one sport that they should be able to compete with us more than any other sport because the physicality required to play other sports that men dominate physically over women is not applied in in racing. It is about the car and the driver's skills.
Absolutely. And once you get into a sim,
lighter, they should be even better because they give more weight to the teams to work with. They're smaller and lighter drivers. So
that's right. They have better capacity to focus as well. Like it's
exactly. So we just need to give them the opportunities and get them. They are the max. They are female maxes out there. We just need to find them. So I'm all for that. So
my daughter jumps in my rig, man. She's only 6.
The Porsche Cup separates the racers from the real racers, or the pretenders. I call them the hot lappers. You know, people who can drive well, but fast, but doesn't play well with others.
Yeah, see, that's there's so many of those on here, man, that can throw down the quickest quali lap, but can't string together 3 clean laps.
Exactly, and that's the thing. So they go and you get people who race in MX-5s like exclusively, and then they get to like a 3, 4, 5K rating, but they have like I've seen these guys with 5K ratings and a D and C safety rating. I'm like, man, what is that? It's like, are you just really fast but don't play well with others? Like,
Yep. So many people just don't have the.
Oh yeah. That's right. I can
spatial awareness.
I'm still sitting here in the thing, forgetting that we can chat outside of it.
Yeah, I know, dude. I just did the same thing. I just entered the next
The next year practice.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
No, I actually entered the race session, man. I'm gonna have a crack at it.
Oh, you can have a crack.
Yeah, I
What
figure
time is
why
this?
not?
Open or the fixed?
Whichever one was next up, the one that was
fixed.
coming up in 5. Yeah, I figure I
Alright.
might have a quick crack. What time is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You go have a crack at that because I don't think we'll be in the same race.
No, my
So,
ratings are copped up. Hiding this week.
oh man, it was weird. Like when I first
Hey,
joined,
Stephen, how's it going?
everybody 1350, and I
Ooh.
mean, yeah, I had some Oh yeah.
Hang on a sec. Hey, Jim, I'm good, man. How are you, my brother?
Yeah, not bad. Were you in the last race?
Briefly. It started terribly and continued to get worse, and by the time I got to the pits, it was 6.5 minutes of other people's drama, and I'm like, you know what, I'm out. And I've been here ever since practicing with Jonathan.
Yeah, man, that was carnage. I started off in the pits. I don't know how I managed to get through everything. I ended up coming fourth.
Whoa, roger that. Nice result, man. Are you getting in this next one yet?
What's that? Say again?
Are you entered in this next one?
Yeah.
Giddy up, my guy. I'll see you on track.
Yeah, done. Still trying to learn this fucking track.
Bro, that's why I've been here with Jonathan. He's running like freaking 09s, and he can pop an 08, I reckon, if he wants it.
Sure.
Yeah, right. My best is like 10.
I
That's
don't know
it.
about that yet.
I got a 12. My optimum's a 10, so still behind. Chasing everybody at the moment. We'll get there.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see
Bro,
how we
you've
go.
definitely got that time in you, man. I can see it. You're just holding back there, bruh. Sorry about that, man. One of the boys in the lobbies, I bump into, just like yourself, I guess. We bumped into each other
not
like
at all.
every day
No,
for like a week, man, and now we just like, yo.
No apology needed, man. Like, so it's nice to hear that there's, how the community interacts, and like I said, I have no one to talk to iRacing about. Like,
Bro,
to
me too, man. My wife must have been getting sick of it, but like, I found like during this time of day is when I've probably got the most out of iRacing in terms of the social aspect, because there's more people on in my time zone.
Yep.
But I mainly race late at night. But it's been really good. Like when I get on during the day, there's always someone friendly, man. And it is a community, dude. Like once you get that Discord, it just explodes. Like, you add one dude here, one dude there. Next minute, you got like, a bunch of us, and I'm thinking race team, enduros, like
that is exactly what I'm
like
just thinking. I swear I dreamed about it last night.
dude. Oh man, I've already got Drew working on. He's working on my Ferrari fixed livery, and then I'm putting
Makes me very
together
happy
an
to hear
enduro.
that you said Ferrari, because I only have the Ferrari GT3 because I love the sound of it. It's not the best car,
Yeah.
but I just love it.
Same.
And
It's
it
so
has
good to drive, man. Like I never
satisfying
drove
drive.
it until iRacing and fell in love with it. Like
Yeah, the problem is if we're going to go into enduros, the Ferrari can be a bit heavy on its rear tires and its long runs.
that's right.
And that's where the BMW and the AMGs are just like, I want to get a BMW for like maybe the Spa, like anything. Like I'm pretty, the Ferrari I do well at Le Mans, and my tires hold up.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I barely even get them up to temperature.
Yep.
So I'm pretty smooth there. But at like Spa, I found that after about like the 12 laps, then you start like sort of sliding around a lot. Where in the BMWs, they were holding their tires. They were slow at the start. Where we switched our tires on much faster. And I was really aggressive. And then I had to really manage my tires. Like I had to manage that start to keep tires at the end. Where
The
I
way
didn't have
see,
to manage it as hard.
we'll have to do Spa laps. The way that I run at Spa, my car really starts to come on at around that 12 lap mark. In the Ferrari. So when everyone else is starting to suffer, that's when my car really starts to power through. Like I don't slow down, everybody else does. It's that weird analogy, man. Like You
It
know?
comes from a smooth driving line. Basically I drive more like Jenson Button and like Hamilton, where a lot of people drive the more Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc way, which is extremely nose heavy, and they very quick at the start, but they burn through their tires.
Yeah,
And
see,
generally
that's
I'm very soft on my tires. I'm very smooth with
me
my
too.
intake.
I say it all the time, like when I'm streaming, I'm like, too soon, dude. Like, you can push and gap me for 2 seconds, but in 3 laps' time, I'm going to cruise past you, and there's not going to be a damn thing you can do about it. Like, it's
I'm
just.
going to go in 2 seconds a lap faster than you.
Bro,
in 3 laps,
exactly. That's it. My last 3 laps are normally
good
my
one,
fastest
That's
of
it.
the race.
If you
So,
played the old Formula One games through the years, then you would have learned that there was this old trophy that they had on the PlayStation Formula One games. What's it? Consistency is king,
gotcha. Yes,
and you had
yes.
to do 3 laps within 1/10 of a second of each other.
Damn, that's tight.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really like, or 2/10, something like that. You had to do 3 laps, and
Yep.
that just got you used to those. Like, if you did full long races, you had to learn how to do 20 laps and bang out the exact same lap time
Yeah, dude.
all the way through, and learn how to manage your tires. And those
Yeah.
skills carry over
When
into
to
these later
push.
years.
Like, you got a race pace, and then you've got, like, you always got a little bit of reserve pace, man. Like, I'm never in
Yeah.
my bag. Like,
And she's fat with fuel, man. That's another reason why people. So what they do is they come into the practice lobbies, and they are immediately, even on the fixed races, they put on the quali fuel and they bang
yeah.
out 2 laps. They go back in and bang in 2 laps, and like, yeah, I got my time down, I got the car going, and they go into the race, and they suddenly chucked with 50 liters of fuel, and they like come
First
to the first
corner,
corner,
park
they
it.
brake, and the car goes,
Yeah.
nope,
Yep.
slow
No
down.
ABS. Goodbye. Ice skates, bro. I hear that.
That's it. So that's another thing. Like, people, like, I always start out and do a full run, and I do a 13 lap run. I want to know what the car is going to feel like at the end of the race with like
Yeah, dude.
low fuel but worn tires, and
Yeah.
they
The
don't prep
quali
like
setup, I
themselves.
don't often select it. The only time I pick to run a quali setup is if there's a few of us in a lobby. Like if me and you are in there and we're working on our lap times, yeah, all right, I'll put the quali setup on. Otherwise, I'm running full setup every time I qualify, just because that's what I'm carrying into the race, man. Like that's my race pace. That's a truer
If there's time in the
representation.
practice, I try and do at least one lap, even if it's just an out lap. I want to know what the car's going to feel like
Yep.
with brand new tires but no fuel, like, so I'm ready for the qualifying. Because if you suddenly, that much lighter, you can brake just that 10 meters later, or just carry a little bit more higher revs through a corner than you were before. And if you don't know that, then you're going to drive it the same way you have been, and you leave time on the table.
Yeah,
So
that's true. That's
I
true.
just
I
like to
do.
get just a few corners just to know what the car's going to feel like. Oh man, it's so
Yeah,
light, but look how much grip there is, like with
that's
the
it.
brand new
Well,
tires. I'm like,
I
all right.
like that they give us 2 laps. Like my first
Mm,
quali lap, I'm like, I just want to bank a time. I don't care what it is. Just let me bank a time. Essentially, I'm aiming for anything top 10.
all, all it
Don't
means
care
to me
where.
is they give me
Just,
2 opportunities to mess up.
oh, nah, man. Once I got that time banked, now I'm searching for it, bro. Now I'm like, okay, there's particular corners that I really want to have a crack at attacking. If I lock a brake and put it in the sand, fuck, so be it, man. Like, I've already got a time banked. But
Quali is my least strength. Like,
same.
I'm more. I always make positions in a race and move forward,
Yeah, me
because
too.
I'm just a very calm. Like, I let other people go wild and do their thing, and then I'll attack you later. Like,
Yep.
but quali is definitely my weakest
Bro,
strength.
I'll fill your mirrors for 4 laps and wait for you to make a mistake. If you're not costing
Oh,
me
that's
too
it.
much time, If the cars in
That's
front aren't pulling away, I've got patience, bro. I'm in no rush. You'll
Well,
crack.
that's the
Like,
thing. I mean, Virginia and this track especially is the type of track that, and Spa is another one like that. You don't pass people unless you need to be considerably quicker than the guy in front of you to
yeah,
pass him. If you are
exactly.
only like a tenth or two a lap faster, it's
Yeah,
almost impossible. You have to wait for him to make a mistake. So
yeah,
your job now is to fill his mirrors.
yeah.
Don't try and pass him and send that lunge. Just move around. Don't sit right behind, like sit behind him and
Yeah,
then move a little to
exactly.
the
Keep
right,
putting the
so he
nose
sees it
fucking
in
in
his
different,
rearview
yeah.
mirror.
Every time I enter a corner, I'm going to take a slightly different line, just so you
Yeah,
know that I'm searching. So
that's it.
the minute
Swing
that
ahead and
you
let him
lose
make the mistake.
traction or miss a gear, or I'm
Mm.
pouncing. But bro,
That's it.
I'll
Well,
be back in
sometimes
a
you have to
minute, man.
force
I
the
just got to
mistake. Yeah.
go
All
check
right.
on some stuff. I'm back in a sec.
Yeah, no, do your thing, bro. I'm gonna do the same.
Yo.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
Okay. Radio check.
Yep, clear.
Good luck, fam.
Yeah, you too, mate. Nice 209, Trent.
If you guys spin out and end up behind me, I'll let you guys by. I'm just here for the safety rating, so be gentle.
Shit. What did I do?
Green flag, green flag.
Jump and start.
You got the black flag. You jumped the start. They're going to hold you for a while.
Wow, I don't think I've ever jumped a start before. That was weird.
You got a slow car on the left.
That's gonna hurt. 30 seconds. God damn it. Oh well, hopefully it'll separate the field up and we'll have no extra run beneath the rating anyway.
You got a slow car on the right. Right side, car stop on the left. Clear, go right.
How do I even surface penalty?
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I don't want to pit. God damn it. Or is that what that is? Oh, that sucks.
That's it, go.
Yeah, my guy, how are ya?
Oh, good. Had a chat with some people.
Nice.
Check the house, make sure the cat's okay. Although the cat's
Yeah.
sleeping below my feet. While I'm trying to rest. That's what he wants to do. How's your racing go?
Terrible start. I accidentally clicked into first gear before it went green, so I had to serve a bloody 30-second penalty. But
Oh, that's right. Which method are you using to pull away? Not the whole brake and accelerate?
no. I normally just sit in neutral and wait, but I don't know. I just, when it lit up red, I went to, for some reason I put it up. I wasn't paying attention, and then it made me hit my car before that,
3 minutes.
so I lost like a whole minute or
5, 2.
more.
Yeah, for the jump start.
Yep, but I've got no X's, so that's the main thing. And I didn't qualify, so it's not like I'm losing positions.
You can lose a few.
Yeah, oh, here we go, there's one car.
One, just at the fastest lap. 2 minutes, 10.4.
Still 10 laps to go. Plenty of time for people to crash. Yes, back in 20th or something. Now I'm 19.
Who did I almost just head on? You're welcome for taking that 1X instead.
Free entry there, Bob.
I had no control over the car at the moment on the
2
ground.
minutes, 14.997.
Trying to minimize.
That was your fastest lap of the session. car in P1, just set the fastest lap. 2 minutes, 10.386.
Come on.
Nice squeeze, John. Took me long enough.
Hey, caught a car.
Minutes, 13.36. Just set your fastest lap of the session. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 4.7.
Lap number 5. I'm on PB pace. Oh no! Was.
Now you got plenty, there's no one behind you.
Yeah, now I've got plenty of time to think about what could have been. But I didn't kill the tyres. Which
Yeah,
was
you've
good.
been locked up.
Yeah.
That's the key thing.
Taking advantage of the runoff.
I'm just having a look at your livery for the first time. Very pretty.
It's cool, eh? This one in particular, the red really shines. Like,
That's that Ferrari sort of red that they did.
yeah, it's off a pair of sneakers, my guy.
Off a pair of sneakers.
Yeah,
Wow.
this all the inspo comes from sneakers.
Ah.
That pair that is represented on this car is the first pair that my partner and my kids bought me on my first Father's Day when I had my babies. It's a red with a shiny metallic and a red leather, like a snake skin, crocodile skin. Kind of cool, but yeah, he's a genius, man. I call him Michelangelo. Dude's an artist, and he's a weapon behind the car too. He's quick behind the wheel.
It's interesting how the Nike word on the roof reflects, but the rest of it doesn't.
Cool, eh?
The black of the Nike reflects.
Dude, it's all of his spec map stuff that he does. He takes time, man. Like,
Minutes, 18.
I would say 12 to 16 hours minimum. Like, the first one was the first one he did was my GT3 one, and that took like a week. That's the black car. So you'll see like the zebra striping, the patterning, which Jordans are famous for. On this car, it runs down the middle of the car, but on the other car, it runs down the edges. It's reversed. I wanted the cars to be similar but different.
Yeah, I want them all exactly the same. Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly the same, but I want them to know. I want you to know we're the same race team.
That's it. That's it. It's usually like where the Porsches do the two colors and then they switch it around for the second car.
Exactly right. So, and then when we get the enduro cars together, there'll be a multi-car scheme.
And has ambitions.
So should be cool. Such a humble dude, though. Oh shit! Crashed it. Was not paying
Got wheel
attention.
damage.
It's so interesting. It happened like a half second after.
You've
Oh,
got
there we
some
go.
Ah,
damage. Get that fixed.
Yeah. Also, there's a lag. There's a lag on the YouTube. So, whatever I'm recording.
No, I'm actually in the session watching.
Oh,
the,
gotcha.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, nah, that was a waste of session. I have to go anyway. I've got to go pick up my son. from school,
pick up the
so.
kids. Yeah, you got the school.
I was
run.
like, well, that's what I was
I'll
looking
be
at. I was
here
like,
when you get
oh
back.
shit. The time's gotten away from me. I don't know. I was trying to work out if I'd have the time to finish the race. That decided it for me. But yeah, man, I've got you on Discord now and iRacing. So if you get a chance, jump onto the iRacing members site, like, and go into there. You'll be able to see, like, search for my profile if you haven't accepted it, or if I haven't sent it.
No, it's
properly,
already
whatever.
on. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I think we've just done that. So I think we've done all the waving and so.
Easy done, man.
So
Easy
it should be
done.
good. So yeah, man. No, I'll be look. My afternoon's now freed up. My friend's got a few other things she needs to take care of. So I'm actually like, yeah, I've got an evening of practice and racing, so I'll be here. So
Giddy
you
up.
go do your
Sweet.
school run, and I'll be around when you get back, man.
Sweet. Too easy, man. Once the
Right.
once I get back, wife, she normally works support work after school, but she won't be today. She's be coming straight home, which means I might jump on briefly, but I'll probably be on closer to 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight, Australian Eastern Standard. I don't know what time.
Right, so it'll be like 10 p.m. for us.
Ah, I'll try and get on earlier.
Yeah, because we're like, no, that's fine. I'll probably like, I also have some time off from work, so it's really great, and it allows me to race against some of the Americans at like 1 a.m.
All my racing generally is done from 10 p.m. till about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, right.
And that all started when I was on ACC because I was trying to get faster. So I would race later to race the European dudes.
That's it. And they probably, most of them are there. Like, it's probably fewer in your sort of time zone. That
Exactly,
you don't get enough
dude.
races. So,
Yep.
Yeah, you don't get enough people in the lobbies.
Not competitive
Yeah, iRacing is
guys
great.
anyway. You know, like not you can fill a lobby, but are you going to get better or worse? So I just restricted my racing to like particular lobbies with a lot of Euro races, and there's two dudes, juniors sim racing, and Brooker.
I actually have been chatting with Andrew already.
Oh yeah, there you go. He's great dude, man. Like he's the one that got me into streaming.
Oh, right.
I was just
Maybe that's where I saw your name.
yeah.
Because I
Well,
was in the chat the one day there, and I was chatting with him, and I chatted with Junior.
Yeah,
But it was only just a brief chat, and then I think I saw your name pop up now that we mentioned it. So
yeah, they're my guys, man. Like they're dead set. I have all the time in the world for them. Like I'll chat to them
you had a
daily.
tough day there, Andrew.
Yeah, dude, he's rapid, man. He's so rapid. I feel for him, man. Like unless he gets
He's
into
got
like
bad luck. He's really aware of what's happening around him.
oh yeah,
But he just has bad luck with people like doing stuff like sending it on him. He really does.
he needs to be racing like competitively, like real racing. Like that's where he'll like like with people that actually have that awareness as well.
Well, that's the thing. Like in a real car and stuff, the whole awareness of crashing, having to fix the car and the money it costs, it makes
Yeah,
people a little more careful
tentative.
about sending it.
Well, see, if you that's the thing. Like I've done that as a young man, and the reason I
Mm,
bought this computer and simulator was, okay, do I buy a track car or do I spend 10,000 and buy a simulator and not have to do the oil, tire changes, don't have to buy a trailer, don't have to do rego, don't have to pay track
mm,
permits, don't have to do insurances, don't have to travel anywhere, bro. And if it's raining, I still get to run. Like, there's just so many benefits to
mm.
this than
Absolutely.
that.
In a perfect world, why not both?
Yeah,
But yeah,
I hear you.
yeah.
At my
I've
age,
always,
I was
yes,
like, you know
okay.
what? I think this is where it's at now. But anyway,
Yeah,
my
well,
bro,
I was big. Yeah, go do your school run. We'll chat later, mate.
will do. Take care, my guy.
Cheers, buddy. Bye bye.
Later. Yo, thanks for listening in. That was a random stream, but we'll be back to do it all again a little bit later. I hope everyone's well. Stay safe. Much love. Peace.